And, hit an intro here. Here we go. Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Hello. Welcome once again, YouTube fans and friends. Hi, I am Bank60s, your humble host, here playing the Civil War, 1861 to 1865, alternate history version. And it's been a wild, cool, immersive, and fun adventure. We've been playing as the Union, taking a different course than was done in history. Battles have been fought. Thousands have been sacrificed so far. The blood-soaked fields in Northern Virginia. Now is the time. If you like my content, please hit that thumbs up button to let me know that you like it. You can subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate that. And then, of course, hit that bell notification to find out when I drop new stuff. Let's dive back in. Let's meet him. 26,000. We'll have them outnumbered this time. Yeah. Ooh, they're still going to get help though. Wow, look at all the cavalry that they're going to have. I don't know how their fitness is for fighting, but by God, here we go with, this is going to be another big one. All right, very good. We will be attacking. And here, near Mount Pone is our objective. Points. This being a key road down toward these entry areas. We'll have to work across the river. Probably wouldn't want to attack across this open field. I really don't like the way that they have forced me to kind of deploy here. It's going to slow me down, which is unfortunate, but we're going to have to go on the road through Centerville and then back, kind of backtracking. So we have the army now arranged so that we're much closer to the map's road network. Very important. So colorful. Look at these colorful uniforms. They like their variety. Oh, look here. We've got guys in gray, blue, gray and blue. We're a colorful bunch. So yes, here we have the army all laid out before us, ready to move. And now we just have to come up with our plan of attack. I will move the bulk of the army down the old Warrenton Turnpike or the Warrenton Turnpike. Just bam, straight shot. Right across the river. We'll get everybody across. I'm not going to be too awful cautious about it. I'll put flankers out through this area here. But we'll be on the move. But the idea will be is to get to this hill. We'll set the bulk of the army kind of in a ring. Or that'll be the idea anyway. And this area here, boom, right in here would just be perfect to place artillery and just bang away. Yeah, we'll just kind of wait it out for nightfall, and we'll redeploy the army. I want to set up an effective attack, you know. All right, so here we have our deployments at 0600, and I will go over them in some detail here, but not too much. And then I'll go over the plan of attack for this battle. So for starters, we're going to have on the left members of Hunter's division, the brigades of Burnside and Porter, detached cavalry, I believe, from McDowell's division under Benjamin Alvord, and Heinzelman's artillery battery, 15 guns, all 6-pounders. Decent for defense and ready to take on anything that might counterattack in this direction here, kind of protecting this crossroad as an avenue of retreat if needed, even though we could retreat earlier than that point. Next, we have Charles Smith's division, Smith being our best overall commander on the field, leading an attack against where we believe the enemy to be. Next, we have Major General John E. Wool in command of this division of troops, a pretty large division at over 8,700 men, 3 brigades under Hancock, Crook, and Grant, likely in a support role to begin the day, at least. In front of him, we have a couple of detached cavalry brigades, one of Runyon's. This is Runyon's cavalry brigade under Silas Casey that has some battle experience. And then we have Montgomery's cavalrymen, who are a newer cavalry unit, less seasoned, but able to support. Over here we have Runyon's seasoned division with a new brigade, 2 new brigades, in fact, under Ward and Day. We have eager morale across the board, and we came into this fight with relatively low readiness. Wool's division, including Grant, are all confident. The same with Smith, except for 2 are eager. As far as the hierarchy of morale, I have to say I don't fully know. Our plan of attack is going to be fairly simple. It will begin with essentially an attack that follows down the Manassas-Sudley Road right at the Victory location and through these woods. We'll send Smith's division first. We'll end up moving Wool and our cavalry forward in support. We'll probably roll the artillery forward in support as well. I plan to perhaps slowly advance Runyon to this position here, with that being maybe as far as he goes for most of the battle. But to be ready when the time comes to swing around and maybe gobble the Confederate army up. I do believe that the enemy Army of the Potomac with its 16,000 men is going to be on the field, if not already, very soon. Which means that we are probably outnumbered right now, despite being on the attack. As far as where they are positioned, I don't have a clear idea about that, which is likely why I'll probably start off the attack by sending some skirmishers forward and not necessarily commit to major action too hastily. Skirmishers always going out early in the morn. Always feels that way for them, I'm sure. There. Union guns open up from the hill. We have decent guns. We want to try to use them. They're in a long line along here. Which, you know what? I'll include it. It's not so great from a gameplay perspective. The AI, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's a decent position. I don't know. I'd have troops up here in these woods at least, and then along this stream, maybe along this one. I don't know. Here they've got the troops kind of aligned a little differently, maybe smartly. I don't know. It's weird. I don't love it. It's not necessarily how I would put troops if I were the defenders here. I might even put troops up on this hill right here, this rise, and I mean, why not? So we'll send Smith into the woods. Our cavalry is going to inch up, kind of just keep close to the artillery. They extend out past my left over here. As long as we can make it a, you know, what I'm maybe hoping to do over here is sap their strength fighting in these woods. So yeah, I'm really just kind of hoping to just push through these woods. Here comes Smith. Into the woods. We've got them outgunned as far as artillery over here. We got some 12-pounders. We're just gonna rain down on these dudes. Kaboom, kaboom. It's kind of cool watching my guns pop off in the distance. Okay. So the area to attack is definitely over here. The area where we want to try to suck in forces of theirs is, like I mentioned, kind of in these woods, I think. Off they'll go. I want to get McDowell up before we send anybody in. I want to have plenty of strength behind us here before we start this fight in these woods. So we're going to keep moving other units in the army forward in support of our artillery, which I think I'll end up kind of having in an arc out here. And I'm just going to keep pounding away at this right side of their line as long as they let me, quite frankly. All right, McDowell's up. We got all day to win this thing, guys. We got all day to win it. And then we don't need to. If they're just going to stand around, they need to come into these woods to try to flank these guns. Here we go. Here we go. These shots, bam, bam. All of this stuff, man. It's all causing casualties slowly but surely. That's the thing, is when it's done with this artillery bombardment like this, it's kind of slower. But it's deliberate. And this is kind of just kind of offering more commentary as we go here. This is kind of McClellan's way of thinking about things too. His idea, which wasn't terrible, everybody. It really wasn't. It worked beautifully in West Virginia early on in the war. All it is it's like chess. Just move to a place that's a strong position where your enemy kind of is in a place where they have to deal with you. Or you can put yourself in a position like this, have your artillery up on a hill in a superior place, and just rain down hell on the enemy force until they decide to do something about it. Because that's all I'm looking at right here. I mean, they've got some artillery right here and right here that can answer, but I don't think that they're going to have much for me. And then here they can see some of my troops. So what you're doing here is you're using a defensive offensive stance, right? Guns are the king of any 19th century battlefield. That's the way it is, man. That's the way it is. And you wish that the AI knew that better, right? It's the reason I wanted to come over here and grab this hilltop. Once you grab it and you put some guns up on there, just like I've done, you can kind of dictate whatever happens next. Here we have some couriers coming in. Rebs might start trying to make some moves. Here we go. Here we go. They are, looks like they're going to march. They're going to back up. Yeah. They don't want to have to deal with this, see? All right, AI's smart enough. They know, they get it. All right, okay, game. You're smart enough to know. Bad idea to be under that kind of pressure. Oh, this is a rather large movement. Here they go. Okay. They're doing something about it. Not quite sure what they're doing. Here we are, 9:42 a.m. This will be first small arms fire. Tell the general we're doing fine up here. Plenty of trees to hide behind and plenty of enemies to shoot at over across the way. We got a few men down, but it's not too bad over here. We got couriers going up to all our guys here as they get their orders to move their guns forward, which they are doing dutifully. Are they going to tempt me out? I think they are, and I'm going to take the bait. But here indeed they come. All right, we're going to go ahead and move some more of Smith's men up. And we'll have a fight in this woods like we kind of expected we might. Smith's men will be on their own for the time being, I think, along with some of the artillery support. Go ahead and fall back. These guys broke. And yep. More skirmishers here. Pushing into these woods. And Smith's men, with the support of Casey's cavalry, will open the battle over here in the woods. Lots of Rebs in front of us, sir. They're still coming at us. We managed to shoot plenty of them down, though. It seems like more of them are going down than us. count our casualties right around 60. Ammunition still in good supply, sir. We're holding firm here. I wouldn't say we need support just yet. Somehow, I managed to move this brigade into a position where it's going to cover. Yeah, still good. Still got a lot of reps. There's a lot of, he's attracting a lot of attention. With his mixed muskets and some defensive terrain right here is doing the job. The green coats of Montgomery, go get him! Go get him! Oh, they took a volley going in. Ah, fuck. That did not work out. Ah, god dang it. Back, shooting at me, it's good. Burton over there on the left, he's doing alright. Corcoran, barely hanging on. Barely hanging on. Here, I think now is the moment to bring Runyon around. I sure wish. I mean, we'll be bringing him like up here. Making that break. Nice job. Bloody battlefield over here in these woods. Don't know quite what we've got going on here, but let's mount up. Charge into him. Our melee is excellent. We're low on ammo. Shit. Yeah, they broke us. So, wow, they're gonna run right up on me, aren't they? Choose to just come up and shoot face to face. Yeah, I don't know about that, buddies. You may want to back off. Vision, hanging on. Hanging on. Lawton's off the field. That was that cavalry brigade there. Jones withdrawn. nightfall to retreat, having bloodied them the way that I kind of wanted to. Like I say, they'll call it a minor defeat for us. It'll be a minor tactical defeat. But against a superior force like we've been against, I would personally have to say that this has gone fairly okay. Like, all of our units have withdrawn from the battlefield, although the battle is counted as the loss. The troops are retreating orderly. Of course they are, and it's not a freaking loss. It's not a terrible loss. 10,000 losses for the Confederacy versus 6,463 for me, which is not good. You know, but we can afford it, and by God, they cannot. Minor federal defeat. So here they come, sons of bitches. No mercy from the Rebs. Here we have Fort Archer. Which is now under attack by the Confederate Army. We're going to have to retreat all the way back to freaking Alexandria. But we can't move in enemy territory. Because we're in such bad shape. Boy, this is not good, folks. This is not good. Really not good. Right now, here we go. Patterson. Still gaining in everything, despite the quote-unquote defeat. Of course, inside info would suggest otherwise. Lincoln knows that the Confederates lost 10,000 troops. He knows that the Army of the Shenandoah, the offensive Confederate Army, is less capable. I feel okay about pushing pause because it's during the overnight hours, by the way. Here we go. We want to assign a perk. Build the telegraph. No. 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 Engineers and mechanics. Organizing the civil engineers and construction experts from all units into a single unit to be used at a time of need will allow quicker construction progress. Construction speed plus 25%, level up by constructing forts, depots, and telegraph stations. So, I think this helps on the campaign map, but I'm not sure if it helps on the battle map. Here we go. Lieutenant Colonel Don Carlos Buell's artillery, these 12-pounders, they were probably pretty deadly there near the end of the Battle of Mount Pone. That or this, close support. I think we're going to do this. Buell will be a close support specialist unit. Okay, so I'm going to change up some uniforms here. Get them rifle muskets. So Hancock, Crook, well, he'll keep his same uniform, but we'll get him rifled muskets. Grant, his boys did real well. I want to change them up. to that. Rifled muskets.
Ooh, we can see so clear. Ooh, we can see so clear.
Brown. Got it. Ward. Ward, let's change up these guys to look a little bit more like that right there. I like that. Day. Like that. The two Amish brigades, let's say. I don't know. Also, our cavalry could probably use some weapons upgrades.
We can see so clear. Ooh, we can see so clear.
His division will get the other 12-pounder. And then our spending on military, on army, will just go kind of sky high. All our guys will have much better quality guns. Now let's look at some promotions, man. I think Crook deserves one. I think Hancock deserves one. Colonel Michael Corcoran, can we promote you? Brigadier General Corcoran. Oh, did Casey get himself killed? And Roberts took over? Must be the case. All right, so I think we've about upgraded the Army of Northeast Virginia as well as it can be. So we're kind of rolling the dice here. Readiness is not good. Now we're in the siege. Here comes Winfield Scott, high readiness. These boys are in good shape. Good fighting shape. There they are, and they're having a hard time of it. I think they can't get supplies in right now. So I'm going to let them sit there and starve a bit, I think. This siege out here. It's going to last. I feel like it's going to last a while. And I don't think that with my attack, I don't think that the Confederate Army is in real good shape out here. They continue suffering casualties. So it comes down to sieges outside Washington and the rebels knocking at our door. The Army of the Northwest, the rebel Army of the Northwest camped outside Cumberland, Maryland. Interesting. We're able to draw supply across this railroad bridge along this rail line here from that deep, from over here. Weird. And so the late summer will pass in the east with sieges around Washington. But what I think I will do is build a new army in Cincinnati, Ohio. That's going to be the idea. I don't know where it'll end up in Ohio. But it'll be a cavalry army. Mostly cavalry. Defensive position along with the artillery, with the 4 cavalry brigades, more the offensive force. And that'll be the Army of Kentucky under McClellan. I want to see how a cavalry army will do, so I'm curious. Looks like we'll be over here. We'll end up moving over here. All right. All right. Fort Washington. The Battle of Fort Washington has ended with the Hampton Division retreating from the battlefield in good order. My command has earned us a total victory with the enemy army running for their lives. The enemy has reportedly suffered total casualties of 664 men, thereof 132 killed, 0 captured. Their morale is believed to be broken. What I think I'm going to do is move the Army of Delaware back here. We'll go by rail. Carleton and his 7,400 men and 12 guns will 100% transfer back into the main army to 35,000 men and 78 guns. Well, since we're close by, we're going to do more than scout. We're going to raid. Well, we've got... Okay. Here they come. All right. Their Army of the Northwest against our Army of North Virginia. We are very evenly matched here. Boy, oh boy, this could be a good one. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, no. No, stop. Stop. Oh my gosh, what on earth are they doing? Stop. Damn you. Stop. Okay. I don't know what the hell he's doing. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Blockade. Stop. Stop, goddammit. God damn it, the AI is running away with this. This is ridiculous. Defensive. Okay. This is ridiculous. Okay. All right. I guess I'm just going to let him. Oh, my. So I don't like this. This really shouldn't happen like this. Those troops shouldn't be able to get away from my ships like that. I don't like that. So Hampton's division will get away. And avail himself of being a menace in some other way. That's probably about 8,000 enemy troops that come back into the fold. Oh, artillery pieces which have been left behind can be captured. Select a unit, move the cursor over an abandoned gun, then right-click. The unit will detach a small part. Ooh. We'll remember that. No! See? Ah! What? What? I mean, shit. I mean, what is this? Did the game... What the fuck is this? I don't want to refight this. I already did it. What is this? Is this the game, like, erasing my save game file and then, like, telling me that I deserve another chance or something? I have video evidence of me saving the game. I just looked at it. I saved over this file right here. Wow. Unbelievable. What the fuck, man? I feel like the game is telling me something. This is so bizarre. I feel like I should include this, but I don't know. Like, I'm being forced to refight. God, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. All right. God damn it. Fuck you, game. Wasting 3 of my hours. God damn it. This is so fucking frustrating. All right. Whatever.